This is Pete DiCianni, and I approve this message. I come from a family of public servants. My wife and brother were both on the front lines fighting COVID-19. I'm a proud graduate of Elmhurst District 205 and Elmhurst University. I ran for the legendary Joe Newton, the winningest running coach in U.S. history. We won 4 state and national titles for our county, the first high school team in the country to achieve such a feat. I started my small business when I was 18 out of my parents' garage to pay for college. That business today employs nearly a dozen workers right here in DuPage County's Addison, Illinois. The most important job I have is being a father of my 3 children and brand new grandchild, baby Luco. Rose and I are married going on 28 years. I've authored 8 state laws, both under Democrat and Republican governors, and I'm currently chairman of the Illinois Autism Task Force. Brianna's Law, which secured insurance coverage for children with autism, earned me the Humanitarian of the Year award for DuPage County back in 2009, the year I was elected mayor of Elmhurst. Other important laws I've authored include the Anti-Laguerre Law, equipping police officers with life-saving EpiPens. James's Law, which helped both young and old who wander by allowing our 911 system to work with GPS bracelets. My opponent, Greg Hart, refuses to debate me. I've tried twice, and while he RSVP'd both times, he never showed. The last being a televised debate with over 7 DuPage communities sponsored by the League of Women Voters. I'm sure his biggest sponsor who appointed him told him, don't go. See, my opponent's godfather is Chairman Dan Cronin, who appointed Hart over Mayor Martin Tully, a distinguished 2-term mayor of Downers Grove. Even more challenging was Greg Hart was living in Chicago when he took the appointment, moving into his parents' house to gain residency. I've always stood with police, voting against every headcount reduction brought to us by Chairman Cronin, who brought us from 545 in headcount back in 2010 to 491 in 2018. The biggest reduction of 28 of the 54 lost was in 2017 when Greg Hart had just been appointed. Despite rising crime coming from Cook, Hart voted with Cronin to reduce the headcount. But perhaps the biggest slap to law enforcement was when Greg Hart attended a BLM Floyd event in Naperville, where he was the only Republican to speak. Following this event, Naperville was looted and police officers were injured by explosives. While Greg Hart was raising your taxes both on your home and at the pump, costing you over $42 million a year, he and his godfather, Dan Cronin, were out raising money so Dan Cronin could still be in charge even without running for office. Cronin has helped raise Hart over $500,000, much of it coming from questionable Democratic sources, including Freddie Barbara, whose reputation and companies were very public in Chicago. Chicago's largest Section 8 developer of public housing, LZ Higginbottom, who has been spotlighted by the Better Government Association. Democratic lobbyist and Cronin former classmate Gary Chico has thrown fundraisers for Hart. Chairman Cronin has now recruited his own sister to run for the county board, and many of those same individuals are giving Cindy money too. DuPage County is home to nearly 1 million people and oversees roughly $500 million of your hard-earned tax money. I have seen multiple crises both as mayor and as county commissioner, and I've always responded as a leader who has the respect of his communities and his mayors. Whether it be a natural disaster, a pandemic, or the Oak Brook Mall shooting, it has been my honor to serve you. DuPage County Chairman is not an entry-level position. I love our county and the people who call DuPage their home. Your vote is important. The Republican primary is this Tuesday, June 28th. Please join over 30 Republican mayors and municipal leaders, the Fraternal Order of Police, and my mentor, the late Jim Ryan, and vote for me, Pete DiCianni, for DuPage County Chairman.